She messaged me. "I wish you were more like him," attached to a photo of her ex flexing at the gym. I shot back, "Me too." Then I morphed into his exact mold. Unattached, thriving, and seeing her younger cousin, who genuinely valued everything I brought to the table. The family group chat froze solid when the baby news dropped. Original Pose 35 male received the message at 11:47 p.m. on a Thursday. My girlfriend Melissa, 33, fired over a topless gym shot of her former flame, Trent. The guy was mid-curl, glistening like a glazed turkey. "I wish you were more like him. See how he stays in shape. We'd been a couple for 3 years, cohabiting for 1. I'd just wrapped a brutal 14-hour day at the accounting office. Peak tax chaos. Picked up dinner for us both and was queuing her go-to series on Netflix when this masterpiece landed. I gawked at my screen for a full 60 seconds, then hammered out, 'Me too.' She saw it instantly but stayed quiet. Likely figured I was kidding. I wasn't. Here's the thing Melissa never realized about Trent. My pal Derek shares an office with him at the same tech firm. Trent's solo, crashes in a one-room flat, plays the field non-stop, and per his LinkedIn, yeah, I checked, pulls roughly 40% of my salary. Still, killer core dude. That evening, I resolved to act. She craved me mirroring Trent. Challenge accepted. Friday dawn, I phoned in under the weather, first absence in 2 years. Drove directly to the fitness center and locked in the elite package. Trainer bundled in. Next stop, my stylist for a sharp trim. Back home, Melissa was prepping for her shift. Marketing lead at a startup I'd hooked her up with via my network. "You're here? Thought you had that major client pitch." Claimed a personal day. Turning into Trent, recall? He uploads gym thirst traps at 10 a.m. on workdays. Evidently skips high-stakes obligations. She sighed dramatically. "That's not my point, and you're aware. Isn't it? Care to explain forwarding another guy's steamy snap past midnight? I simply feel you've slacked on fitness. Trent still looks incredible years later." Slacked? I'd put on perhaps 15 pounds since we started, grinding 60-hour weeks to fund our existence. The flat she insisted on. The getaways she mapped out. The vehicle payment I handled during her 4-month job gap. "You're spot on," I replied. "I ought to focus on myself more." She beamed, pecked my cheek. "Exactly what I hoped for. Sweetheart, you have no clue what you've unleashed." Update 1. 2 weeks in, the overhaul kicked off at once, but not as Melissa anticipated. First, I revamped my whole routine to echo Trent's slashed work to precisely 40 hours weekly. 0 overtime. 0 weekend messages. My supervisor grumbled but couldn't dispute results in standard hours. Hit the weights every dawn at 6. Shared topless progress shots on Insta, Trent style. Began batch cooking on Sundays. Full commitment. Here's the twist. Recall Trent's bachelor status and serial dating? Emulating him demanded socializing. Intensely. Started lingering at after-work drinks with colleagues instead of bolting home. Signed up for a rec basketball team. Attended industry mixers. And at one mixer, I crossed paths with Melissa's cousin, Natalie, 27. Key background, Natalie and Melissa share deep rivalry. Melissa always lorded her age, her superior role, debatable and snagging a steady provider, her exact phrasing about me to pals. Family meetups were Melissa's ego parade. Natalie showed up pushing her nonprofit. We chatted about their imminent gala. I offered financial expertise, accountant here. Seriously? Melissa claims you're swamped with work for family matters. Fresh priorities, I said, focusing on what counts. We swapped contacts. Purely business, naturally. Back home, Melissa grew agitated. I stopped fetching her laundry. Couldn't shuttle her to ladies' night. Basketball conflict. Divided restaurant tabs down the middle because Trent wouldn't foot every bill, correct? "This isn't my vision," she erupted one evening. "You explicitly demanded I resemble your ex. I'm nailing the template. I meant appearance. Tone up. I am. Dropped 8 pounds already, but Trent's routine sustains those muscles. Can't selective edit traits." The clincher arrived when I quit bankrolling her luxuries. Melissa loved premium everything, nonprofit paycheck notwithstanding. I'd bridged that divide 3 years running. Her cafe runs, yoga sessions, bi-weekly manicures, all formerly on my dime. Babe, Venmo me? Card bounced at the coffee spot. Apologies, allocated my play fund to weigh and training apparel. Trent blogs about fitness budgeting. Babe, Venmo me. Card bounced at the coffee spot. Apologies, allocated my play fund to weigh and training apparel. Trent blogs about fitness budgeting. Stone-faced emoji, full pout. Update 2, 6 weeks in. Natalie and I had collaborated on the gala for weeks. Strictly professional, except we vibed. She thanked me sincerely for input, valued my skills, never once benchmarked me against another guy or implied inadequacy. Melissa, conversely, unraveled. She attempted everything, abruptly keen to train together, endured 2 workouts, prepped nutritious dishes, door dashed by day 3, even fired her own mirror selfie, comical, cheeks hollowed like she'd swallowed a lemon. Then Thanksgiving at her folks', entire clan present, Natalie included. Melissa monopolized the first hour boasting about my regimen, as if she'd orchestrated it. I nudged him to value wellness. Gentlemen sometimes require partner guidance. Natalie locked eyes across the table, smirked. She knew the truth. I'd unloaded during a gala prep session. Post-meal, clearing dishes, Melissa's aunt inquired about the gala. It's soaring. Natalie glowed. Truthfully, your future son-in-law has been phenomenal. Overhauled our ledger, secured 3 corporate backers. Melissa's utensil halted midair. Huh? You're involved? Yep, roughly a month, forgot to mention. I had not, intentionally. So thoughtful, Melissa's mom raved. Melissa, you never shared he was aiding Natalie's cause. Because Melissa hadn't noticed. Too occupied curating elevate your partner mantras on Facebook to track my actual schedule. The drive home was glacial. How long have you been spending time with my cousin? We don't spend time. We coordinate charity. You know, community service. Trent volunteers at the pet rescue per his feed. This differs, and you realize it. I'm expanding contacts, staying outgoing, supporting causes. All Trent hallmarks. All you claim to desire. She clammed up the entire ride. Update 3. 2 months in. The gala crushed it. Tripled the target. Natalie embraced me before the crowd, Melissa included. She'd appeared to back family, i.e., stake claim. That night, Melissa detonated. You're punishing me. Punishing? Delivering precisely your request. You grasp what's happening with Natalie. Charity coordination? Atrocious. She fancies you. Curious. How'd you deduce? Obvious. Her gaze. You mean admiration and gratitude? Unfamiliar territory, sure. That's when she lobbed the grenade. We require counseling. Fine, I consented. Let's unpack you benchmarking me to your ex and dispatching his semi-nude images. Counseling proved revealing. The counselor, saintly, rejected Melissa's martyr script. So you forwarded your partner another man's image declaring you wished he mirrored him? I sought better habits. By equating him to a prior lover? Incentive. How might you react if he emailed his ex's photos wishing you resembled her? Crickets. The counselor suggested solo sessions. Melissa balked. We must mend US, not me. But US had dissolved weeks prior. I'd decided. Merely awaiting timing. It arrived the next Friday. I'd taken leave for another nonprofit gig. This round a 5K Natalie spearheaded. Posted finish line snap on Insta. Natalie and me, medals dangling, beaming. Melissa spotted it, texted instantly. Are you serious? Then, you're meant to be at the office, followed by, you appear excessively joyful with her. I ignored, occupied at the post-run brunch where Natalie presented me to friends as the wizard who rescued our gala. Homeward, Melissa had printed the Insta image, propped it on the counter like courtroom exhibit A. Clarify this. Charity 5K, Trent competes in full marathons. I'm progressing, with her, among hundreds. She was merely present. I demand you cease contact with her. Certainly, once you purge every Trent image from your device. She blanched. Yep, I knew she retained them. Caught her thumbing through late nights assuming I slept. That's unrelated. It's not. Worse, actually. I'm advancing philanthropy. You're stockpiling eye candy. She seized her phone, theatrically erased pics. Done. Satisfied? Now ditch Natalie. I'll halt nonprofit collaboration with Natalie when you repay me for 3 years of lifestyle subsidies. What? I displayed my phone, the ledger. Yep, I'd logged it. $47,832. That's my outlay beyond the 50-50 pact upon cohabitation. Itemization required? You tracked. Deranged. No, it's bookkeeping. My trade, recall? The one funding your habits? I'm your partner. Couples bolster each other. Like you're bolstering via declaring I'd declined via X comparisons? She wept. The tears that once swayed me. No longer. Finished, I declared. We're through. You have 30 days to relocate. You can't evict me.
This is my home. Your name's absent from the lease. Month-2-month. Here's formal notice. Prepared that morning. Notarized. Even. The outburst was operatic. She dialed mom, sister, friends. Facebooked about sudden betrayal and desertion. Nobody swallowed it. Melissa had broadcast to upgrade your man's sermons for months. All witnessed her venom live. The extinction level event. Melissa rejected finality. Entitlement stratospheric. Initially. She stonewalled departure. You can't simply boot me. Actually, I could. Notice lawful. No lease. Lawyer consulted. 30 days. Next. Monetary claims. Her sister Rebecca actually rang. Melissa says, you owe for apartment contributions. Such as accent cushions, greenery, that espresso machine, the $30 pillows, the wilting cactus, the brewer I owned pre-release. She may claim her purchases. I retain receipts for mine. Rebecca disconnected. Then Melissa slandered to shared acquaintances. Roop messaged my emotional affair with her cousin. Brad, hero, countered. Didn't you literally mail him semi-nude X-pics wishing he matched? Chat muted thereafter. Peak entitlement. She contacted my mother. My mother. Thought you should learn your son is discarding our 3-year bond for my younger cousin. Midlife crisis. Mom phoned instantly. This regards the woman who sent X photos. How you confided in your sister. She relayed. I've awaited you ditching that harpy. Bless diaspora mums. They pierce facades. Meanwhile, Natalie and I plotted another initiative. Reviewing supplier agreements when Melissa entered. No accident sheets tracked my Insta location. She stormed over. Truly already courting her. Working, Natalie stated evenly. On philanthropy, assisting others. I see your game. You sneaky enough. I rose. Melissa, you're mortifying yourself. Exit. She poached you. Nobody poached. Natalie said. You discarded him. I'm merely cherishing his worth. Wait, what? Melissa's expression detonated. You're actually together. Not officially, Natalie replied, eyeing me. Hoping to. Honestly. My mind glitched momentarily. Melissa shrieked. Full cafe spectacle. Barista threatened police before she departed. That night, final manipulative message. Date her. You're banished from family. Choose carefully. I chose astutely. Update 5. The substitute. 2 weeks before Melissa's exit deadline, she unleashed her ultimate gambit. She ushered Trent into our flat. I returned from hoops to find him lounging on my sofa, sipping my brew, streaming my television. Hey buddy, he greeted, casual as daylight. Mel said, you were fine with me bunking short-term. Melissa appeared from the bedroom, smug. Trent's in transition. I offered him stay until I vacate. You're all about emulating him. Yes, the audacious, jaw-dropping gall. Leave. I told Trent, well, dude, she's no longer resident. A guest departing out. He glanced at Melissa, puzzled. You claimed break but amicable. She fabricated. We're finished. She benchmarked me to you. I complied. Now she's enraged. You're a pawn. Exit. Credit to Trent. He squirmed. Mel, what the heck? You said he was informed. He's overreacting. Trent rose. Nah, this feels off. You messaged after 2 years, claiming moving aid. This isn't moving, right? Bingo. Even Trent decoded it. He exited, adding, "Sorry man, unaware." Melissa fumed. You just shamed me. You shamed yourself again. Gather belongings. Leave tonight. I have 2 weeks. You breached by inviting unapproved visitors. Trespassing. Depart or police. She tested me. I dialed. She snatched trash bags, hurling items, sobbing and swearing. You'll rue this. I'm the greatest you'll ever have. The greatest was you flashing that gym shot. Truly eye-opening. She slammed the door, frame rattling. Update 6. Kin chaos. The family WhatsApp ignited when Natalie and I went public. 1 month post Melissa's exit. We'd eased in, but it flowed. Effortless. She valued traits like organization, fiscal sense, reliability. Odd how maturity magnetizes. Melissa's mom, Patrice, launched repulsive. Natalie would stab family in the back. Natalie's mom, Gloria, retorted stab. Your offspring mailed him improper ex photos. She stabbed him. Snacks practically prepared themselves. Melissa escalated. She schemed from the start. Likely why she roped him into the gala. Natalie posted screenshots of Melissa's prior boasts about having me housebroken and bankrolled. Seems you schemed exploitation. I merely treasured what you squandered. Uncle interjected. Jerry Springer vibes. Grandma, 84, delivered the nuke. Melissa, didn't you pull this on cousin Andrea's bow in university? Silence. Then Andrea. Thanks, Gran. Waited a decade. Melissa had precedent. Shocked parties. 0. Final update. The reveal. 8 months post-gym photo fiasco. Melissa's odyssey has been eventful. Post-apartment. She shacked with Trent. Lasted 21 days before he ejected her for excessive demands. His Facebook verbatim. She pursued a work spouse colleague. He was wed. Real spouse unamused. Latest. Back with parents. Posting rebirth phoenixes and queens claiming worth. Natalie and I just coalesced a new, clean slate, equitable splits, mutual respect for inputs, and revolutionary adult dialogue. Families largely reconciled. Even Patricia post-Easter Vinos conceded Melissa mishandled. But the true bombshell. The one silencing family WhatsApp 3 full days. Natalie's expecting, confirmed fortnight ago. Intentional, desired, joyous. We shared at a clan cookout. Loki, got news. Melissa absent. She skips gatherings now, but learned within minutes. Her fit so colossal. Rebecca phoned apologizing for sibling antics. She insists you impregnated Natalie vengefully. Yes, procreating spitefully. Perfect logic. I know. She's grappling accountability. Truth, I'm oddly thankful to Melissa. Absent that gym image, absent her unmasking. I'd still subsidize her existence while deemed insufficient. Instead, peak physique. Partnered with someone viewing me as human, not a TM. Soon father. Oh, Trent. Messaged last week. Sort my non-profit budget template. He's reorganizing finances. I forwarded. Tutorial included because authentic Trent emulation means advancement. Self-betterment, no toxic reviews. Melissa's Insta bio, just a girl seeking a man matching her criteria. Natalie quips. Secured one surpassing me. Deleted Insta, occupied prepping nursery, mapping futures, living reality. Best revenge isn't molding to another's desire. It's evolving into your truest self. And finding someone enamored with that version. Gym dues worth every cent though. These apps, stellar. Edit. Yes, authentic. No identifiers. Yes, Melissa falsely claimed pregnancy post-announcement. Nobody bought it. Yes, Trent and I are gym buddy status. He forwards memes. Life's strange.